Hello viewers, I'm SB and welcome back to Forged in Shadow Torch, where I went and did some research, and it turns out Slum Fighter was not, I guess, originally in the game. It was something that was added post-release. It's not necessary, we don't have to play the fighting game. Also, they called it Slum Fighter, which sucks. You could attribute that to, the fact that the people who wrote the script for this game and all of the text clearly do not speak English very well, but also somebody, there were localizers involved. Somebody should have been, hey, this could be better. Anyway, oh no, an ambush. All right. I do feel like I sort of missed there, but they gave it to me, which I really appreciate. Oh my god, the ability to dash through enemies is so good. No, no more frogs. I'm done with frogs. Oh. Alright, I was trying to execute the aerial enemy. Trying to stick to the light combo while there are so many guns around because of the fact that it can be canceled out of so easily. Okay, well. It is very funny that they create these raised sides where the ground enemies just can't touch you at all. Ha! Very pleased with myself. What a surprise. Who could have foreseen this? I think an enemy is inside of there. Okay, we're definitely going to have to do something about all of this. You. There we go. Oh no, it's okay. It's just occasionally throwing health out for us. Why would their ambush contain health for me? What a strange design. Ow. Yeah, that's a pretty good move. They're giving us a lot of health. They clearly expect you to be having a lot more trouble with this this part of things than I am. Okay, that's gonna turn things up a little bit. Huh? I should have just stood and parried instead of trying to get away. Ugh. This is definitely a skill ability kind of situation. Get up, Raiden. Get up. They're still throwing health so often that it's like I'm basically guaranteed to stay at full the whole time. That's wild. You would expect something like that. Like, it really feels like we're approaching the climax. You would expect something like that to be tuned to be difficult. But they're gonna have a hard time making it difficult. Oh, I guess not. Hold on. They have a hard time making it difficult if they're throwing you an extra health bar every 3 seconds. So I guess yeah, all right. We've been pretty thorough. Nothing to do but go up.
You want to protect Torch City, but you refuse to change.
It's so weird that in some cutscenes they honor which weapon I have equipped, and in some cutscenes they don't, but they honor which paint job I have equipped, and then in some cutscenes they don't do that either.
The spark is the only power that Torch City can rely on. Seeking the power of an object, you've already lost what truly matters.
Okay. Let's just hurry past the cartoon made for very young children villain dialogue here.
Adapt or die. The spark makes us stronger.
Don't change what weapon I have equipped. Okay, so that's an all the way around thing there. I was hoping I still had projectiles loaded up there. He's definitely more dangerous than he was before. Ah. Yeah, I need to be making sure to angle myself so as to get more distance on my air dashes when I'm trying to clear him. Also, gotta remember to be doing those things. Alright, that's a phase. I will say, this is very good dramatical boss battle music. That parry was 100% accidental, in case you were wondering. Oh, that's different than that's different than what I thought you were doing. I tried. There we go. Oh, it's just a full arc. I tried to parry there. I underestimated the number of strikes that were going to be in that combo. Cicero definitely plays Eddie Gordo, if you know what I'm saying. I'm just gonna keep pressing the button. Yeah, and then it's gonna... Oh hey! They eventually learned not to just make the whole... Not to make the entire free fight ramble mandatory every single time you return to the room. A lot of very narrow misses here. Ow. Tiny bit late on the dash. Oops. Bad timing. Actually, I can just do it again here. There we go. Oops. That time it was more a failure of the hands than a failure of the brain. I knew what to do and I just completely pressed the wrong button. That's not how we dash at all, it turns out. That's a cool move. Ow. Oof, okay. Every laser that we have all at once. Okay, very close. It's true, I am a fleshling. People are always saying that about me. Ooh, teleport. Okay. Well, I'm out of extra HP, so time to make it count. Ow. Oh. That's pretty rough. He is constantly pulsing damage around him there, and I couldn't both get out of it and avoid the lasers. So what I did instead was basically neither. I just let everything happen to my face.
Adapt or die. The spark makes us stronger.
Oh right, sorry, the wrong weapon equipped because the game is a jerk. Okay. With the up dash and everything. Yeesh. This is maybe a good time for me to get some of that health back and then immediately burn it. Very pleased with that. No plan at all, just snap reactions. Didn't get it that time, though. Oh, come on. Well, this is not looking like the one, huh? Damn it. I was so close to him when I dashed that I was kind of hoping that I just wouldn't get, I'd be inside of the projectile. I wouldn't get chased by it at all. Oh yeah, we're gonna have another close but no cigar here. And again, like at this point, I've already got the fight figured out. Like I think the brain part of the fight is over. It's just a matter of doing it enough to get my hands to stop making mistakes.
Adapt or die. The spark makes us stronger.
Darn it. Oh, you know what? I had a little bit more health left before I needed to do that.
Such a weak, laughable sally.
There we go. Nope, never mind. Still take damage when you do it that way, actually. Because I need to do it when the lasers are lower so that I don't land before they're done. Failed my parry. Ah, too close. Yep, just taking tons of bad damage. Phooey. That's a shame because I feel like I did pretty well through the first part of the fight. Hey, I actually did that right. Oh, come on. I was outside of that. Ah, damn it. I keep turning around. I got the parry one time, and now I'm going to be greedy every single time.
This is the art of the champion.
Come on. Why do I keep getting hit by that? Okay. Feels appropriate that I had the tiniest possible amount of health left. It's good and dramatic.
Verticents could have evolved into a more logical and more perfect race. And then what? Become the Legion's puppets for all eternity? This kind of future is worth fighting for. You win, Rayton. I've always wanted to become the hero of this world, but Rayton, in this world, you are the insane one. See you down there, my old friend.
Is that was really it? Okay, well, I mean, confirmation, obviously, of what was that final? Okay, it's very like dialogue by Markov chain generator. But all right, like the gameplay part was good. I probably should have done the last fight with like the drill. It would have been more actually like engaging. I think it's nice to use the whip. It feels, using the whip in a fight like that feels very much like playing like a shmup where you just kind of hold down the fire button and your entire actual attention is on just dodging and not getting murdered by the bullet and all of the bullet hells, all of the bullets from hell. But again, difficult to argue with the efficacy. The Electro Whip really gets the job done very safely. I'm curious if there will be credits for a localizer, because here we have like script credits and stuff. I kind of wonder if they just did it themselves. Like, there were definitely enough English-speaking people on the project that they were able to get an English dub, which means that there were English language speakers who looked at the script. But yeah, so there were the credits for the VA studio that did the dub, but I have not seen any localization type stuff here. Okay, wait, maybe here's... Well, that's Japanese localization. Is there going to be... Okay, it was a Chinese company that did the English localization. That makes a lot of sense. So we never did unlock the rest of our attacks, did we? I mean, obviously I didn't need them, and I'm not sure really what they would have done for us, given the way that I chose to engage with the final fight anyway. It's possible that they wouldn't have mattered. But it does mean we're not at real 100%. Oh no, how will I ever sleep at night? Ooh, see, not only special thanks to the players, super special thanks to the players on this one. I do appreciate that. I love to feel super specially thanked. Is there going to be a... Yep, of course, okay.
The darkness before the dawn is over.
Okay, that was it. And there's no post game because apparently Rayton was annihilated. Literally all of his flesh and his fur and his fats just completely consumed in molten metal. Well, okay then. I assume if I load my file, it's gonna give us a 91%. Really? We're at 91. That feels low, don't you think? Okay, I'm. Because we're at 95% on this area and then 100% on literally everything else, and that equals 91? How does averaging work? I guess there is the fact that we never actually opened the ancient complex. And also I don't know how to. Well, I mean, I feel like the game's not finished if we didn't open that door. Like, we're not finished with it, at least. But how would I... Yeah, and so we can't get whatever it is, whatever the reward is for completing the training stuff until we have all of the skills. We were told that explicitly by the text at the training thing. So I don't know, that could be a mystery shard, and then there's one more that we just have no idea. Well, okay, for the sake of completeness, in the name of completeness, and you know how I love that particular name, I'm gonna go look it up, and then, well, I'll see y'all in just a moment here with some more information. Alright, so I looked it up, and I would definitely never have found these without looking it up, because they're pretty frustrating. The first one, it turns out, you get by doing the training stuff with Master What's-His-Face over there. It also turns out that the way you unlock the rest of the moves on the skill training thing is by doing those trainings as well, despite the fact that when we tried to train earlier in the game, the text told us that we wouldn't be able to complete the trainings because we weren't yet able to buy all of the moves. So I'm pretty sure that's just an artifact of the text being, we're playing the game with the text in English, and nobody on the team spoke English as a native language at any point at all ever. So that's really annoying, and I definitely would not have, that's the thing I would have had to look up. So I went ahead and did that. The trainings are mostly very, very easy, although one of them is complicated slightly by the fact that it lies to you about what it wants. If you do the thing that it says, you don't get credit for it, but there's an air combo that has a weird move in it, but it's fine. I got through it. I got that shard. The other shard comes from the noodle shop, and this one I would have gotten, because why would I talk to anybody in this game if I don't absolutely have to? You have to buy noodles from him until he decides to upgrade you to a new customer rank, and then he tells you, oh, there will be a new kind of noodles available soon, and you have to do something to trigger a loading screen and then come back, and there's a new kind of noodles, and you have to buy all of those until repeat until finally he makes you the special noodles, and it turns out, hey, the fourth fragment is in the bowl. The noodles do not do anything as far as I can tell. You might notice we have some extra segments on our health meter, and also some other stuff. The extra segments on the health meter came from passing the trainings. He did give us the last SP upgrade and the last EP upgrade, so we have some more. Chuan, to be clear, Chuan gave us the last SP and EP upgrade, so we have filled out those bars as well. And now I believe
Much appreciated.
we are all done and ready to go do the thing. I have got them both. I did not buy the new upgrades yet. I haven't even looked at them. In addition, I turned in our plant seeds. I got some extra posters. I bought all the posters from the merchant. I think we have now done everything that is possible for us to do. So let's have a look at the remaining skills here. Rising Punch, but more so. Okay, it's just the same thing, but but more damage. It's not even a new move. It's just an upgrade. Are all of these going to be that? Oh, I think so. I think it's not even actually moves. There is a node in the top right that's still locked. I assume it'll probably unlock when we unlock everything else. This will inflict large damage. That's my favorite kind of damage. Yep. So it turns out the final boss fight could have been even easier and nothing would have changed at all. Doesn't really feel necessary, you know? Like, the game was already pretty easy. We are actually going to run out of data disks. Oh, and money. I bought so many damn noodles that we actually did run out of money. Okay, well, let's go and see about this, what do you call it? It's because I bought that record. I didn't have to buy that record, but I was just like, we're getting everything, we may as well. So we also, I probably have all the paint jobs then if we have all the posters. What looks cool? I do, okay. I mean, I do like the party animal. I think this is a good look as well. Let's equip that one. Not that we ever use the fist. Oh, yeah. That is an absolute winner. Look at that. That is beautiful. And then do like a bright pink. I wonder then if we are missing one thing still, because there's no paint job that looks like this for the fist. Yeah, okay. Well, who knows? Maybe there's a poster in the ancient thingy. Yeah, it's not bad. I mean, I dislike how dark it is, but I do like how ornate the color scheme is. Everything looks kind of the cool, like, oil slick reflecting pool vibes of these other two paint jobs are not really visible from this distance. They just look gray and boring. Wait, which teleporter do I want to use for this? We want the one... Well, I mean, what we actually want is the train station. So probably the best way to do this would be to take the teleporter over here to the underwater base prison area and use the train from there. Which is None of these say the right thing on them. Is it power station? That looks like it's about the right height. Might have been too far left. I don't know. It should probably just like say the correct thing on it. Nope, this is definitely wrong. Also, I will tell you, I did save you a lot of perhaps the game's worst dialogue, so... So... the ocean culvert doesn't... Yeah, it's the one immediately to the right of us. It's the one that is adjacent. Right, I was looking at it and being like, that's not the right part of the map, but right, we're not going to the elevator. We're going to the subway station to get to the elevator. Moving around does not need to be such a pain in the ass. They could have made these areas interconnect better. And trust me, I was really feeling it when I was doing all the 100%. There just are not enough teleporters, and in some parts of the map there are none at all. And it takes a very, very long time to get like from the western range to anywhere. Thematically appropriate, crappy as like a video game thing. All right, so we want the middle. Yeah, so you can see how good it looks during the cutscenes when we close up. But I think just overall a brighter colored paint job. I should have just gone with the pink. Overall, a brighter colored paint job is going to read a lot better at a distance and in combat. Okay, so... Yep. Right and down and left. And hopefully we'll make enough money to to get the last couple of moves, even after spending cash on that record that I have no intention of using. I was just like, you know, the game's over. We should buy out the merchant. That's what 100% means to me. It is interesting that there wasn't any, like, special dialogue or anything like that for getting the fourth shard. Makes me a little nervous that we're going to get down here and this isn't even going to work. Nope, there we go. Oh, it's not even like a... It's not even like an area, it's just an upgrade pod. It teaches you the Hadouken. Oh. But I'm only allowed to do one down and K per jump. Okay, I mean, that seems very powerful. So it says requires at least. Yep, and that did take us to 100% on the complex. So now I would have to go like grind money somewhere, just fighting nerds, to get the last couple of moves. That sucks so much. That's so bad. Let me go see what the total costs are as to whether or not that's worth doing. Probably not. Part of me just wants to make the save file say 100%, but like I should have the self-care, the self-love necessary to not make myself do that. That's my official opinion. I'm curious though. We're gonna go at least look at what the combined price would be and how much short I am. Yeah, these guys don't drop a whole lot of cash. Wait, I want to go this way. So we figured out what it was. I kept saying, why would I need all this money? Who is all of this money for? But that's what it's for. It's for buying a huge amount of increasingly expensive noodles. The noodles are increasingly expensive, and you have to buy progressively more and more of them to hit the next stage. May as well do this. Alright, so what would be... Because I am like pretty... Oh, okay. That's just the explanation for key explosion. Okay. Well, yeah, if we don't have to buy these things to unlock the last ability, then I super don't care. The amount that I don't care increased so much. Is it 1,000? No, it's 600. Okay, so we're 1446 short. Yeah, I'm not going to stress about that. I think at this point we have actually seen all of the thing. We did it. And I think that is just where we're going to call it. I could go beat the game again. It would be a lot easier this time, and then my save file would have an updated number on it, but also we saw it already. We know what's up. That is going to be it for us for today and for Forged in Shadow Torch in general. Thank you all so much for watching. Sorry about being a little acidic during this one. Boy, I had sort of high expectations a little bit, and that's probably my fault based on some things I had seen people saying about this game. But like, gosh, they really fucked up a huge number of the parts of this thing aside from the actual combat. And then toward the end, even that kind of gets, just because they give you a real option not to play it in a way that's not very interesting, and it's hard to not want to use that option. So anyway, when you come back next time, we're going to be playing something new. Will it be another Metroidvania? Yeah, I think so, because it turns out somehow I managed to not play any of them that came out, and my whole list of games from this year that are left over is Metroidvanias. So come back for that, and we'll see you then.